country that cares and loves freedom, and in loving freedom cares for its citizens by allowing the citizens to have complete personal and economic freedom until the point when that personal and economic freedom infringes the personal and economic freedom of another citizen. That is what we support.
Okay, well then that brings me to the next question I've always wanted to ask to Ron Paul supporters. I've heard Ron Paul say that it would be okay, based upon the ideology of liberty, and especially personal economic liberty, for a restaurant owner to say, to be okay for a restaurant owner to tell me and my hot black wife here, you're not allowed to come into our establishment. What do you get to say that? Because that's like a total, like, that totally just like makes us like, oh, I'm not interested in you guys anymore.
It is a problem when it comes to that point. If we look at the Jim Crow laws from the 1860s and 1870s, we saw that kind of segregation and discrimination was made legal. I don't think that Ron Paul is asking for that segregation and discrimination to be made legal. And personally, I think you should be able to eat wherever you want.
But should it be legal for a business owner that has a business that's open to the public to discriminate based upon physical features, such as it could be hair?
Personally, from a personal and moral stance, I would have to say that is morally reprehensible.
Should someone be allowed to do that?
I think somebody should be allowed to do that, but just like with anything else.
Don't you think people will return to doing that in a lot of places?
They might at the risk of their business failing. Because personally, I won't patronize a place like that.
Yeah, but what if you get?
This is where it gets to the topic of that we as the people are the people who govern this country. If a business says, you African American man, you homosexual woman, you cannot eat here, you cannot have a bed at this motel behind us, then people need to stand up and say, you know what? That's wrong. They should not be allowed to do that. And so we will not go there. And because of us standing up, that business will hopefully be out of business. What we're saying is, if the government makes a law that says a business has to operate this way, then the business has to operate this way, whether or not it says we have to allow everyone, or the Jim Crow laws, we don't allow these people. We say let the business do what they want to do. And if the business operates under a premise that violates the basic morality of the people of the country, let the people stand up. Let the people be informed and educated and say, you know what, we don't believe this is right, but we're not going to go cry to Obama. We're not going to go cry to the Congress and the Senate and ask them to create laws to make this fair for us. We're going to get out. We're going to speak. We're going to act. We're going to do something for this country.
Yeah, it's all about taking personal responsibility. Okay, in reference to the question about discrimination, there's a case in point. Major League Baseball, Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
Jackie Robinson, as everybody knows, was an African American.
Yeah.
He entered the major leagues, albeit with a lot of prejudice against him from fellow players and owners and so forth. But the point is, he entered the major leagues in the late 40s, before 20 years before the Civil Rights Act was enacted. And as everybody knows, Jackie Robinson, he's one of the best. He was one of the best players ever. Same with Satchel Paige. He came in.
But what's the point though? Because there's a lot of others that weren't Jackie Robinson that were denied the opportunity.
Well,
he was just one of maybe thousands.
Right, but there's no racial barriers in Major League Baseball now.
Anymore.
We've got African American players. We've got Latino players. We've even got Asian players now.
Yeah, because it was mandated that they had to open it up to everybody.
Right.